Hey everybody, welcome on into QueenTiki Tarot. You've got Rascal Flats on right now. Take me there, Sagittarius. You got somebody who, they want to know everything about you. Like the ins, the outs, what you want, what you love, what you don't like. I mean, they just want to know everything about you. Like they want to open up and share things with you that maybe they haven't shared with anybody else before. Like they feel safe, they feel secure, and being able to share that with you, it's a level of trust to where like this person trusts you to where they know like what can be said between the two of you is like really between the two of you. And if something is addressed, you know, they know, like, you do it for, because you love and you care for that person, that you're never out to, like, hurt or harm that person. It's only for the best interest of them. You have somebody who is just, like, realizing this, like, you're just that person, that they know that they can truly trust, even maybe even trust in the connection between the two of you, that they can just be themselves with you. Like they don't have to put on a front. Like they know you just get them. Or again, flip it, switch it, Sagittarius. This could be crosswalker, so flip it, switch it. Okay, it doesn't resonate. But you just have somebody who really just wants, they're really infatuated with you. They want to know all of you. Every part of you. You know, the good, the bad, the ugly. But they're not judgmental on it. Like, even the bad is just like, they don't care as far as like, so there may be something to where you're just kind of holding back because you're afraid of this person knowing, you know, the darker parts of you, you know, and it's just like that person doesn't care. They see you as light, they see you as love, they see you as this compassionate kind of person, somebody that they want to invest in their future with. So even those dark parts are just not scary to them. You know, it's given like this person has like, they've seen so much more worse in their life, or they've gone through really dark times in their life. So anything that you say or do, it's like, it's not shocking. It's like, you know, I don't think like whatever it is that you tell this person, it really would be shocking in any way, shape, or form. Now you got Uncle Cracker, drift away. This person may be at a distance from you. You may be feeling like your connection to this person is like it's like you're maybe feeling like you're drifting apart, when in fact that may not be the case at all. It could just be somebody's finally taking their power back in a situation. They're loving themselves. It's more like self-love. You may be feeling a distance in the connection, but it doesn't mean that this person loves you any less or cares any less for you. It's just, I don't know, maybe somebody's just like they're getting tired of the way that the dynamic is going on. They're just exhausted. They want some sort of change up. Or they're needing some sort of change up. Confirmation. You got wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. 64. Could resonate. 64. Let's go ahead and read the book. All right, 140, 141 can resonate with you. Sometimes life stings. Not all that spirit creates in nature is easy to love. But when we look through the eyes of the wasp spirit, we recognize that even though sometimes life stings, there's a purpose for pain just as there's a purpose for wasps in the natural world. Wasps keep insect populations down, supporting the growth of plants. So too, the sting of life may hurt, and you may feel deeply disappointed or even resentful that wasp spirit has shown up, but you will soon come to see that spirit has something wonderful in store for you. You may well come to realize that being stung led to something far better than you had envisioned for yourself. Perhaps behind the scenes, wasp spirit was conspiring with spirit to ensure that you could grow something of value to you. Spirit has a plan, and wasp spirit plays a part. Have you ever looked back and been glad your prayers weren't answered because the path you took led to something far better? Wasp spirit is a reminder to reflect on those times, for today's stings may hurt, but something better awaits you. Are you holding on to anger, jealousy, or resentment because you got stung? Or you could have just stung yourself by comparing yourself to others. There will always be someone else who is more successful, happier, thinner, richer, etc. Jealousy is the false belief that you can't have what you want, or someone could take away something that was supposed to be yours. Let it go and release all those feelings that are making the sting hurt long after the stinger has been removed. Wasp spirit has woken you up, and now you're called to trust that disappointment can lead you to a different and better path. Align with spirit now and trust that this too shall pass, and is already doing so. For the pain subsides when you stop telling the story of how much it hurt. So there's something that, maybe you could have gone through a breakup or something, or, like I said, the distance, you're feeling the distance, and it may feel like it's stinging or it's hurting a little bit. But know that things are happening for a reason behind the scenes that you just don't see. You've got something better coming along the way, or maybe a stronger, healthier, happier relationship between you and the person that maybe you feel like you're drifting away, but some sort of communication coming together will be able to kind of like open that up and allow that hurt to kind of subside and let that go. Or there's something to where, maybe, you do compare yourself to others, and really stop. I say stop doing that. Everybody has a purpose, and there's no point in being jealous over either somebody else's success or somebody else's lifestyle or somebody else's looks or anything to that effect. You need to have a lot of self-love for who you are. Acknowledge the accomplishments that you yourself have achieved in life, and don't compare it to anybody else's. There's nothing wrong, and I tell this to my kids, there's nothing wrong with healthy competition. And it's because you strive to be better for yourself, and you want to elevate yourself, or you want, better things for yourself. But not to envy what somebody else has, but it's just because you can admire something somebody else has, even if it's like talent or skill or whatever, and you could be like, you know what? I would really like that, and it's something that you can work towards for yourself to obtain. But to hate on somebody else or you know, disregard or disrespect somebody else because of it, you know, that just shows your own level of insecurity. It's something that you need to work on within yourself. And I'm not saying that meanly, I'm just saying that you too can accomplish that. You too can have that, or you too can be that way. But trying to compare yourself to other people is just, it puts you into a negative mindset, you know, hating on you. I mean, and I know, like, we all can, like, you know, as a female, like, you can look at another female and just be like, oh, wow, damn, she's gorgeous. You know what I mean? And I'm not meaning in a sexual way. I'm thinking just, like, you can respect the beauty of another human being, you know, but still at the same time, be like, damn, I wish I looked like that. But you know what? They put a lot of work. God made that person that way, but God made you a certain way too. And there's a reason. You know, we're all beautiful in our own ways. And you need to see the beauty within yourself. And sometimes pat your own back to your, you know, to the accomplishments that you have made. You know, because they're your struggles, they're your accomplishments. You know, and you never know what somebody else has gone through in order to get to the level where they're at. To gain the strength or the courage or whatever it is that they have had to step into. You don't know the struggles, that they've had to deal with to get there. And unless you're willing to walk those same kind of shoes, like, don't ever wish to do that. Because sometimes God will put you in a position to where it's like, all right, that's what you want? You want to be just like that person? Okay, I'm going to give you those same kind of struggles that they had to walk through. You know, and sometimes that is not what you want. You have fear. Some of you are you're afraid to succeed. Maybe there's like a fear of success. Afraid to tap into your own creativity. Or maybe you're afraid that your creativity has been blocked in some way, shape, or form. I don't know. Oh, it's because my cat, like, messed this up. And so now it's all like, sorry. My Virgo, Libra moon here. It's like irritating me. Okay, there we go. My bad. Alright, 333, creativity, and then you got waiting. Some of you could be just waiting on, you could be afraid of starting something new. It could be a project, a new job, because maybe you think you're just not good enough. It's like a fear of failure. And so you're holding back, starting something new. Because maybe you have to, it feels like maybe you got to kind of jump through hoops. Or you maybe feel like it's too hard, too difficult. When in fact, you know you can do it. It's just a matter of stepping into those shoes in order to be able to work through that accomplishment. Even if it's in a relationship dynamic, which some of you may be, it's like you're afraid to take that leap of faith. Because maybe it's just like, all right, you gotta come up, I'm getting creative. Like, you're like afraid of, maybe you gotta, I don't know, creative ways to like pursue somebody. I'm getting like to woo somebody. And you're trying to come up with ideas. But you're afraid that maybe the other person won't like it or appreciate it. And so you're holding back. Okay. You got fear distorts your actions, making you act from feelings of powerlessness and limitation. Recognize when you're acting from fear and consciously choose love instead. Creativity, 333. So if you're seeing signs 333 this month, you'll know this is for you. Know that you are supported in your creative endeavors. Trust in the inspiration flowing through you, for it's a sacred gift from the divine. So some of you, you've been given some sort of gifts, creative gifts, that you're needing to kind of tap into. Maybe you're afraid of what, if it's like something in a public domain, maybe you're afraid of what the public's going to think, what they're going to say, what they're going to do, so you're holding back. To hell with it. If you're being guided to go for it, go for it. But you got waiting. The impulse to act may be strong, but this is not the moment. Energies are still in motion, and unseen factors have yet to be revealed. Remain centered until the path stabilizes, for the next step will be revealed at the right time. So you could be in an energy right now of holding back and waiting for the right precise moment. You have deception. Be aware of those who operate with dishonesty and deception. Don't let the darkness take advantage of your light, and do not rush into agreements or actions without clarity. And you have empathy. There could be somebody in your energy who's like, I'm getting like victim mentality in a way. They're like faking some sort of situation in order to obtain somebody's affection, their empathy, in order to deceive them. Or this person is doing this in order to stop it, to hold you back. They're trying to hold you back. Be aware of those who operate with dishonesty and deception. Don't let the darkness take advantage of your light, and do not rush into agreements or actions without clarity. And then you have empathy here. Empathy does not excuse. It expands your vision to see as the divine sees. Listen from the heart, not the wound, and you will shift from judgment to understanding. Again, some of you, it is putting yourself in somebody else's shoes and having a level of understanding from that other person's perspective. You got before he cheats. Ooh, carry Underwood on right now. There could be some lies, deception, saying somebody cheated when they didn't. Or you're afraid somebody's going to step out on you. Or walk away. And you're trying to hold on for dear life, is what I'm getting. And he's thinking that he's gonna get lucky. Got wisdom, Queen of Swords. Somebody's going to come towards you with some sort of truth, and you're needing to okay, first off, excuses. I just hear blah 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 blah, you know. I don't know why. And I think it's because it's the song Before He Cheats. I'm getting like somebody's going to come in towards you, and they may have cheated on you, and they're going to feed you a whole buttload of excuses. And I'm thinking all you're going to hear is blah, 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 I'm a dirty bitch. I don't know. And that's what you're going to like hear coming from their mouths. And it's like, what the shit? Like, all I hear is a bunch of freaking excuses. Like, well, and then it's kind of given, like, what is it, Charlie Brown, where the teacher in there is like, wah, 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 wah. Oh, shit. And you're like, I don't want to hear no freaking excuses. You know, but you're going to hear somebody out. You're going to hear them out. I'm kidding. Like, I just want to hear what kind of excuses they come up with. somebody to like justify their cheating behavior or actions. Like, what kind of like excuse they gonna come up with? And you are gonna like tell somebody about themselves. But if you tell somebody about themselves, make sure you do it with like don't be brutal, I guess. But somebody's coming in. They're wanting, for others of you, you've got somebody who's coming in. They're wanting to share some news. They want to share some truth with you. They could have gone through something, some sort of a heartbreak, or something that's really making them feel less than. And maybe it's like why they're holding back from coming towards you. They're wanting to nurture, they're wanting to come in again with this action, with this, you got a Knight of Swords energy here. So they're wanting to come in, direct communication with you. For some of you, it may have just like, maybe have been in either no contact or very limited contact with this person. But they're wanting to come in and actually be truthful and honest with you. They're wanting to nurture a connection with you. They want you to feel safe and secure. For some of you, this could be Cancer. It does give me, with this Queen of Pentacles energy. Normally, it's like with the Pentacles, you're normally looking at Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But with the mothering energy, you know, Cancer is the mother of the zodiac. So, but this person could, you know, they could be very wealthy as well. Wanting to come in, maybe offer you a gift, or show you some compassion. But they want, it's giving like they want to balance it out. You do have illusion here. It says illusion, but I'm getting like there's something that is not quite clear. Somebody could be with the Moon card here. Somebody's very emotional. Tapping into their intuition. They're very emotional coming towards you. But there could be some things that are either they're hiding, or it's kind of like they're, maybe they're expressing to you like they weren't clear on how they felt, but things are coming to light. They're using their intuition. There could be something about be careful about somebody coming in and presenting a false sense of security for you. They could be hiding their wealth. Who they truly are. But things are coming to light. Make sure you're needing to kind of nurture yourself. Show yourself some love and compassion as well. But there's also something about like you're feeling stronger. There's celebration coming towards you. A tower moment, which doesn't necessarily mean like a bad thing, but there's going to be a very abrupt change. Somebody's coming in with some sort of truth, honesty, and this is a King of Swords. So you got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords here. So you're both, I'm getting, like, are going to be very truthful, very open, very honest with each other about what direction that it is that you want to go. And you're making some sort of future plans with your person coming in towards you. There's a lot of Swords energy, so there could have been a lot of hurt and pain, but you do have the Queen of Cups here who wants to make an offer of love. They know exactly who they want to offer this love to, and they're protecting their heart. You see there's the lid here on this. So this cup of love, it's very protected, very covered. So the Queen of Swords normally wears like their heart on their sleeve. But this one is, she's like protecting her energy, protecting her peace, protecting her heart, protecting her feelings. but she's wanting to share that with somebody very specific. Because with the Queen of Cups, they know exactly who it is that they want. And they're only going to share this cup with that person that they know that they want. So it's like the Queen of Cups is very focused on their person. But with the Queen of Swords there, it's like you want some sort of truth. You want some sort of clarity. And you could have somebody who's coming in towards you wanting to offer that to you. Oh, shit. You know what? I'm going to put those back. Let me bring those back out. Somebody could be a parent. I'll put that back. Somebody could have lost their job, lost their position. You got Mr. Mom on right now with Lone Star. They could be telling you, you know, expressing to you, again, hidden finances. They could have, like, could be hiding the fact that they maybe lost a job, or that they're not, their money situation isn't as good as what they hope for. Be careful, somebody's not coming in to you to want to use you for your money. Could be something about children as well. Somebody could be a parent. Get the Sun. You're speaking the truth about what it is that makes you happy, or for some of you, you're seeing some sort of clarity within yourself, or you're finally being honest with yourself. Maybe being honest with another person about what it is that's making you, going to make you happy. Because with the Sun card here, it's like you're at peace. You're finally at peace. But it's like, if somebody's coming in towards you, you're like, if you know you can't add to my peace out. you know what's going to make you happy, and you're not going to accept anything less than what you deserve. Now you have somebody coming in. They're going to tell you about some sort of betrayal. Maybe they betrayed you, and maybe they're going to come in and be like, explain why. For some of you, you've seen some sort of clarity. You've had some sort of clarity. You know, the Queen of Cups is very intuitive, and so maybe you have already sensed it, you know it about this betrayal, and maybe you're just waiting for somebody to come in and actually be accountable for their actions. You got Three of Pentacles here, action. There's something about working together, working in a group. But you have somebody coming in towards you who wants to work together with you. Could be in a group dynamic, could be work. They're wanting to work on this with you. Could be some sort of collaboration in the work front. You have Ace of Cups here, progress, love. You're growing. For some of you, you could be going on a vacation to re-energize yourself. Or you and your person could be going on vacation, or you're wanting to take a vacation towards your person. Flip it, switch it, take it as it resonates, in order to work on a relationship. And you got Page of Pentacles with the nurturing. This could be somebody who's younger than you. You could be, you know, working with a child or whatever. Again, with the mother and the Page of Pentacles, this could be a mother-child dynamic. Also like a mother-son, father-daughter, or it could be, you know, just this is your child. If you are a parent, that you're working on some sort of dynamic to help heal. Pour love, pour energy, pour compassion into like a parent-child dynamic, or you're fixing some sort of it's like you're healing for some of you. With the Page of Pentacles, there's like an offer again of stability, restabilizing yourself. Could be restabilizing your homestead. Some of you could be getting offered a new job, a new position. It could be something that's coming to light. Be very careful if you're signing a contract. make sure you read the fine print. I'm getting like, you know, in some aspects, if it's like a job, like if somebody's wanting you to take a salary position, but yet at the same time they want you to work 80 hours a week, but they're only going to pay you like a 40-hour week. Oh, you need to be looking at that shit. I mean, like, you're like, yeah, no. Like they want you to take on additional responsibilities just because, you know, it's salary pay and they're only going to pay you a base pay for it. That's kind of crappy. You have the 5 of Cups here. The Sun, 5 of Cups. You could be receiving an offer from the universe. And it's contemplation. I mean, you're kind of, there's something about maybe cherry blossoms that might resonate with you as well. This is definitely, this is my spring tarot, so something about cherry blossoms. But you're contemplating. You're hiding your emotions. I'm getting like poker face energy. You're hiding your feelings, you're hiding your emotions, and you're contemplating on what it is that you want to do. Because you want to move towards your happiness. What's going to make you happy? So you're contemplating, like, is this going to truly make me happy? And there's something about you seeing the truth within yourself on what is truly actually going to make you happy. Somebody, you could be saying goodbye to a relationship. You got blah, 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 and sync on right now. Yeah, it's like you're kind of walking away, feeling maybe betrayed or defeated, and you're needing to kind of have strength. You're gathering strength, the courage to move on. Maybe it's for somebody who, like, you thought might have been your person, but it wasn't, and you're seeing some sort of truth and clarity about who your person truly is. You got the Fool and 8 of Cups energy that came out together. You're starting something, like, you're excited. This is after some sort of betrayal. It's like you're a renewing energy from walking away with this 8 of Cups. You're walking away, you're going within, you're following your path, you're going where you're meant to go. And you could be like energized. There could be something about daisies. Some of you, it's like pouring love back into yourself, having compassion, empathy. With this Queen of Cups energy, you may have walked away from somebody who has betrayed you, and you're moving towards, could be somebody else. Or you're just, but I'm getting like this very young, like the Fool energy. You could be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries with the Fool. Here, the Sun, Leo. Actually, yeah, the Sun. Yeah, it gives me Leo energy is what it does. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Aries, Leo, Sag. Oh, you got them all on the board here. So, but you're moving towards something. It's like a transformation. I'm seeing a lot of butterflies. A lot of butterflies. Something about the color blue may resonate with you as well. You got 2 of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles that came out together. Something about a choice and a decision. About maybe who or what it is that you want to work towards or work for. But you are taking the necessary actions to try to make something work. it could even be after a betrayal, like you're having like this new clarity. And it's like you have this knowing of who and what you want to pour your energy and your love into. And here, you know, you're with this, you're looking down at it, contemplating, hopeful. And you're being divinely guided. I see the little cherubs here. Here it's like this 2 of Pentacles. You're focused on one. Using your intuition. You're at a crossroads in a decision on who or what it is you want to work with. Could be work dynamic, group, or it could be relationship. There's something about somebody coming in being direct. They want to work with you because they know that you are their destined path. They've made that decision. You've got the Queen of Swords, double on the Queen of Swords, more truth coming out. Because this truth is coming out, there's like a newfound level of love between the two of you. Not maybe newfound, it's just, it's growing between the two of you because you're open and honest with each other. It's like you're not holding back. Somebody's not holding back from you. And you're listening. You are compassionate. You're speaking your truth. And I got a feeling that they are with you as well. The moon. That is double the moon energy. Because the moon came out here as well. Something is coming to light. I love this card. Look at that moon. That is amazing. Something about wolves, huskies could resonate as well. The one thing about this husky is in this card versus this one. If you see this one, they're both looking up at the moon. Right? But in this one, you see the one is looking towards the other for guidance. And the other one is looking towards the path where they're being guided and led to. But if you see clearly here, there's like a string. So somebody is speaking through their intuition, whatever it is that they have been receiving, maybe divine messages, or they know. And so they're speaking truth from whatever has been divinely guided to them. And this little wolf here is looking at the whatever insight or whatever it is that this little guy here has been spewing and speaking. This one is actually like following their lead. So it's like somebody's coming in to take the lead in a relationship. Because it's like, all right, you're my person, and you're like, wait, what? Huh? And maybe you sense it, maybe you know, or maybe you know the direction, but it's like somebody's speaking, and the other one is like listening, and they're like, okay, this is the direction we're going. All right, let's go. So it's like, for some of you, like the divine masculine, maybe coming in to take the divine feminine by the hand and like, hey, I'm getting like, you're mine. And it's like, okay, and they're trusting the guidance. They're trusting what you have to say. And I'm getting that there's a trust level between the two of you where like one person like truly trusts what the other one has to say and is willing to just be like, all right, you know what? Let's do this. You know, I trust you. Like, let's go. And it's because there's some sort of truth that has been spoken to allow like the rebuild of trust in your relationship. So I'm getting like if somebody is very intuitive or, you know, really gets a lot of messages or whatever, the other person is really like trusting in that guidance. And they're following the lead. Like, all right, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Okay. Then I trust that this is the path that we need to go down. Which is a very beautiful thing. Especially if, I mean, normally the feminine, very intuitive, and the masculine should, listen to, women's intuition kind of thing. But at the same time, it is like a coming together, compromise kind of thing. But at the same time, because he's trusting what it is she's saying, she's speaking, she's doing, he's following, but yet he's also leading. He's like, all right, we'll do what it is that you've been guided. Let's go this way. And then he makes like the plans from then on. And then she's like, all right, let's roll with it. Or it could be vice versa. It also gives, like, in a biblical sense, like, where the masculine, well, both the feminine and the masculine are so very in tune with God. God is like the fourth center of a relationship. And it's like the divine masculine leads the feminine because, led by God in a way. And she follows. Yet, if there's any qualms, he does trust her intuition. All right, you've got divine birthright. I step fully into my divine birthright, embracing abundance, love, and the power of creation. So you got something that's yours. If you may be worrying about like whether somebody is yours or not, because I'm getting awakening. Somebody's seeing who their true twin flame is. They've gone through some sort of awakening, or they're going through an awakening right now. Daily choices. You're on the right path, but you're needed to make a daily choice to stay true to your path. I call forth the codes of light within my DNA, initiating deep healing in the remembrance of who I truly am. Something about maybe remembering your past lives. Somebody could have had a dream, and they're like, yeah, like I said, like you're mine. Like I had a dream that you and I, and it could have been like the same. You could have had the same type of dream, and then there's that soul recognition. Daily choices. I'm building a powerful momentum of positive habits through consistent daily choices. There's something about maybe changing your habits. Hi, you got Chickatail Feather. Nelly, Diddy, and Murphy Lee. Oh, Lord, Diddy. Oh, I ain't starting no shit there. But y'all know, you know. You got prosperity. I attract prosperity with ease while maintaining peace, balance, and spiritual alignment. Some of you, it's just like a daily choice. Continue working. Maybe continue working on your relationship, or working towards your path. I attract prosperity with ease while maintaining peace, balance, and spiritual alignment. I think I already read that. I'm not sure. There's something about the pair here. Two of you could be very prosperous together. Or just because the two of you coming together will actually level you both up. You got multidimensional, which does give this awakening, the birth rate, and all this. I send healing love to my past, present, and future selves, unifying all aspects of my soul in sacred harmony. There's something about your past lives, or life, or whatever, that's coming into alignment with your current life. There could be some sort of gifts that are coming online. There could be some sort of healing that's being done. But some of you really are tapping into knowing who you were in a past life. Some of you could even be like what it is that you've needed to heal from your past life into this life. And you're doing that. You're working towards that. So maybe if it's a twin flame connection, you're learning like what it is that you need to heal within that twin flame connection in order to break that up so you can unite with your person in this life. You've got cellular upgrade at the bottom of the deck. I welcome the process of cellular renewal and upgrade, restoring my body to its original divine blueprint of perfection. For some of you, there's something about your DNA. And then there's something about your regenerative healing. Like your body may be healing. The mind is extremely powerful, And for some of you, you may be able to like truly heal yourself through the mind. And it's like getting you back to like before whatever, you know. I'm getting here's a company. I can't remember what the company is. I know what the company is. And I know I can't remember the name of it. If you remember, then let me know in the comments. But it's where they can like restore your DNA if you're missing any kind of like chromosomes within your DNA, or you know, they're able to kind of like, it's like a reset, like a DNA reset, to fix you. It's not cryogenics. It's I forgot what the name of that company was. Some of you could be looking into doing that. Got diamond key. Oh, shine bright like a diamond. Oh, there's a rainbow. Look at that. Do you see the rainbow? Why am I getting Lucky Charms right now? I don't know. I'm getting Lucky Charms. You could be Irish or just wanting to go to Ireland or whatever, because I'm just getting the luck of the Irish. It's so random. Truth, clarity cuts through illusion. Truth is unbreakable. Light lives in every facet. Somebody could be receiving a diamond, a proposal of some sort. Somebody could be getting married. What? Be like, make that ring like stand out for you, right? You want the world to know you are taken. You got the Lover's key. What? I haven't pulled this card out. Union. Oh, 2 hearts. Open as one. Love shares the lock. Union unlocks joy. Oh, some of you are reuniting with your person, or you're coming into union with your person. Healing. Oh, and it's healing for you. I'm loving this for you, Saggies. Healing, tenderness soothes wounds. Healing unlocks wholeness. Light flows through you. So just by you just showing your person gentleness, compassion, and caring, and you having that, maybe a talk, just a very healing talk is what I'm getting, or action somebody's taking towards you. It's unlocking, like, getting like unlocking your heart in a way, your heart chakra, where it's gonna make you feel like so emotional. Like, I'm getting like this connection between you two is just like, once it actually comes together, it's gonna be so sweet. Oh, shadow. Shadows reveal strength. Facing them unlocks freedom. Darkness teaches truth. So there's something about facing your shadows, facing the dark side within yourself, but also your person, and just being accepting of that. Or it's also acknowledging that the things that you've gone through, like even like some of the roughest, toughest parts of your journey has actually, you'll be seeing truly how strong you actually are to have overcome through all the obstacles, all the stuff you've been through. It's taught you to be so much stronger than what you were before. Make sure that you know, appreciate that about yourself. It sucks going through some of those journeys, but it's taught you to be such a stronger version of you. Some of you, you're healing some of the darker parts of your past, and it's like you're coming into union with yourself. And then you've got solar eclipse key. where something is being eclipsed out of your life. You got cycle. Darkness meets light. Cycles unlock endings, and the eclipse renews all. So there's something that's coming to an end, but also something new coming in towards you, or being renewed. Because there's something that has been hidden that's going to come to light, but it may, for some of you, it may cause an ending. For others of you, I'm getting it's actually going to be refreshing to the connection. You get one last one. The Sun key. Oh, look at that. Radiance. Radiance dissolves shadows. Life awakens with light. The door opens to joy. Because something is coming to light, you and your person are able to move to true happiness, true joy. Oh, Saggy, I love this for you. You got, man, I feel like a woman. Need to have a little fun. Oh, crazy. Alright, let's see. What do we have here? Feel the way I feel. You've got future vision. You're looking forward to the future, chasing potential. Okay, don't fall in love with the potential of a person. Is kind of what I'm getting. Like, we have a tendency to be able to see straight through the heart of people. Sometimes, some people do. And you fall in love with the potential, or you like are so attracted and truly falling for the potential of a person. And you see that within them, but at the same time, that's not what it is that they're showing you. So it's like, this connection could be so freaking amazing if, but don't fall in love with the if. No. What is it that they're showing you? Because you cannot change a person. They have to want to change for themselves. And if they don't want to do that, it's not going to go anywhere. You're just going to be resentful, and you're just like, you're going to hold back. You're definitely going to be holding back your emotions and your feelings and everything like that, because you're not going to trust that. Because you're going to be like, oh, I know. Now, for some of you, you really do, because of that potential that you see in somebody, you will pour so much of your energy, so much of your love, so much of your hope into this person, just to try to get them to the level that that they could be at. Like, I see this person being amazing. It's just they got to overcome this. You see what it is, but, if they can't see it within themselves, there's nothing you can do that is going to make that person want to level up. They have to want to level up, not only for themselves, and I'm not saying just for you, they have to want to do that for themselves. So, but this is not just about today. You both look ahead and see each other there, and you're walking toward it hand in hand. And you got chasing potential. There's a difference between growing together and waiting for someone to catch up. Be honest about which one you're doing. Because this person is like, you see they're so amazing and they're doing amazing, and it's just like, you're cheering them on every which way, but it's just like, Not if they don't know, it is what it is. Illuminating that to them may help them grow, but if you're just like in love with the potential, you need to recognize that. Mind connection. You could talk for hours and still not run out of things to explore. This connection keeps you intellectually stimulated and mentally nourished. Oh my gosh, is that not sexy energy right there? Somebody who literally stimulates your mind. Somebody who could teach you something. Somebody who respects your mindset and respects what it is that you say, and actually actively wants to talk to you and engage with you. Oh my gosh. Somebody on the same mental wavelength as you who gets you. That's awesome. but you have battle of egos. You're not building a relationship when you're fighting to be right. Love can't grow where ego refuses to let go. Somebody is letting their ego get in the way. And that's why they're not making any steps forward. Maybe the both of you are kind of butting heads and neither one of you are wanting to back down. Maybe you both feel like you're right. And you know what? And maybe you both are right. Or, I don't know, I'm getting like, I don't know. No, they're wrong. They're completely wrong. Or maybe, you know, it's just, you're both right. And you're both wrong. And you need to acknowledge that between the two of you. You got a toxic cycle. And because of this ego, it's creating this toxic cycle. You've run this loop so many times, it feels like fate. But it's just a pattern waiting to be broken. And you got money problems. Could be something about money. I don't know why I'm getting like somebody can't hold down a job. And it may be causing stress on the relationship. Or they may overspend and it causes you to be so far in debt. And it's creating like, it's like a toxic pattern or cycle or something that just needs to be broken. You're not on the same page financially, and it's bleeding into your emotional connection. There could be fighting or arguing about money. Disputes about money. You know what? I'm going to say this, and this is not for everybody, but for some of you, there could be one person who makes more than the other, but the other one feels like they aren't. I'm getting like if the female actually, and it's not for everybody, but if the female makes more money than the masculine could be feeling less than, because like typically, traditionally, you know, they say like, okay, the masculine is the breadwinner. The masculine is the one who takes care of the stability, the finances and things like that. But at the same time, if the feminine is actually making more, it makes the, you know, the masculine feels less than. However, instead of looking at it in the aspect of she makes more money, then it's actually look at it as, you know what, that's a combined money field coming into your household. It doesn't matter who makes more money or not. You're both on the same page. You know, but there could be a dynamic as well to where the person who is actually making more money is making the other one feel less than, because they're like, well, I'm bringing this much money in. I'm taking care of this. I'm taking care of that. What are you contributing? So it could even be like, I don't know, maybe somebody is a stay-at-home mom and you got the masculine who's actually making the money, but you're at home holding down the fort. You take care of every damn thing around the household. You keep it running. You keep schedules. You keep the kids going. You keep, you know, even your person schedule going. You are holding down the fort, and it is a 24/7 job. Even when you're sick, you are still freaking handling shit. You know, but you may have a masculine who is just like, oh, well, I work all day. I work 8 hours a day. That's what I contribute. No. Okay, these are your kids too. This is your house too. You know, and you know, a lot of, and it could, the roles could be flipped, could be switched as well. You know, because I did have Mr. Mom come on. I think it was, you could be a Scorpio Sag cusp, but where it's like, you have one person who's just like, well, I work 8 hours a day and I come home, you know, exhausted. I just want to sit down. I want to relax. I don't want to have to do anything else for the rest of the night. But yet the other party, they don't get time off. They don't get a break. They are always on call, no matter what. No matter what. And whoever is in the workforce needs to kind of realize, be like, look, you go to work 8 hours a day. You come home, you get to relax, you get to chill. When does that other party get to do it? And actually truly feel like they can actually relax, like they're actually off duty. No, it's a contributed household. And even, like I said, even if the female is making more money, you know, the masculine really needs to look at it more of a, aspect of like it's contributing into the household. That's shared money, shared assets. Even if you have separate bank accounts, you know you can rely on your partner. You got pregnancy. Somebody's expecting. Somebody could be getting pregnant. Gotten someone pregnant. Air sign. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could be causing a rift between you and this person. Or this person is distant from you. It could be another city, another town, state, country, I don't care. And you're walking away from the situation. You're like, yeah, nah, bitch. You step out, you go get somebody else pregnant. Nope, I'm out. This could have happened during Mercury retrograde, or you got this person who's wanting to come back around after you've walked away. Pets. This pets keeps coming out. Sexuality. Patience. This is gross. Somebody could be getting caught having some sort of whatever with a pet or with an animal. That is, I don't know. That's gross because it does say figuring themselves out along with the pets. I'm getting also somebody like wants to pet you. And now I'm getting like, can I pet the dog? But it's it's so weird. I don't know. Maybe somebody. Okay, I'm getting Maroon 5. Or no, not Maroon 5. Oh, it could be Maroon 5. I'm getting animals there, where it's just like this person's kind of been watching and stalking you. And they're super attracted, like hot, sexual towards you. But I'm also getting, oh shit, what is it? But you could have been celibate, you know, for a while. Maybe this person is. They're not bouncing around with anybody. Like they're very into you. But I'm also getting, I'm getting I know who it is. I know who it is. It's hold on, give me a second. I gotta look it up because it's gonna irritate me. I know the song, so give me one sec. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. And I know y'all know the song. Blurred Lines. That's what it is. Robin Thicke, T.I. Farrell. Where the lyrics is like, baby, you're an animal. Oh, shit. Oh, what's the lyrics? Everybody get up. Everybody get up. Hey, hey. Okay, it's, okay, now he was close, tried to domesticate you, but you're an animal, baby, it's in your nature. Could be something about cats, because it does say meow, somebody could have a cat. You don't need no, just let me liberate you. You don't need no papers, that man is not your maker, and that's why I'm gonna take a good girl. Oh, maybe he sees you as a good girl. Maybe you've been celibate for a while and they see you as a good girl or a good boy. I don't know. But you have somebody who's coming in to try to dominate you. Or maybe you were in a relationship before where the person was very dominant. Or somebody trying to be controlling. They try to control you. Could be somebody trying to control your path, control who you're with or who you're meant to be with or whatever, but that's not, oh, Oh, did I lose you? Hold on. Can y'all hear me? I want to make sure. Uh-oh. You can hear me? It's like, hold on. There's something, like, it's not showing up on my screen. Let me make sure. It's like buffering or not showing up on my screen, so let me make sure. That throws you curves. You got, is this why I don't do this shit? Look at it's like buffering or not showing up on my screen, all right, so let me make sure. Okay. You got, all right, on my screen, it's just not showing it. So, all right, thank you, Juliet. I appreciate you. All right, you've got these days has changed. Punch the clock. Somebody could just be focusing on work right now. Go to bed, dream of you. That's what So it's like you have somebody who's focusing on work, but you are constantly on their mind. Yeah, I don't know, it's so weird. You're constantly on this person's mind. So it's like this person, it's like they work. I'm getting work. But you are like on this person's mind when they're at work, when they're in the car, when they're doing whatever, at nighttime, they're thinking about you constantly. You could have moved into a different direction. This person, you could have had a friendship with this person, moved in a different direction. Yeah, somebody left you hanging. No closure, no contact, left on red. You're marrying each other. Or you're just in no contact with this person. Or very limited contact. Or you may have sent this person a message and like they just never responded back to you. But you are marrying each other. This person is your twin flame. And you're missing your person. Or they miss you. Or you're just, high-level soulmates and you're just marrying each other. This person is definitely, they're worried about work, finances. This person could be in debt. Or they could have lost their job or their position. You could be receiving a message from this person soon. They want to reach out to you. Or you got people watching. Again, for some of you, you could be in limited contact with this person. And you got people watching and spying your connection. It could be something about mountains. Somebody could be athletic, or they are working on taking care of their health. You've got heartbroken. Oh, somebody was heartbroken because you left them hanging, or that there's no. Either because there is very limited contact, or like, I don't know, you walked away from them, ghosted them, or like maybe somebody reached out to somebody else and they just like, they weren't, like they just didn't contact them back. You have hobby. Again, focusing on. That's what you and your person are doing. You're both focused on work. You're planning your future on what it is that you want. You're trying to create a beautiful future for yourself. For both of you. For some of you. But it's like you're focused more on work. Miss you. Somebody cannot move on. They're stuck. They feel like that they are stuck. They can't move on. Bad credit. They spending boundaries. Yeah. Oh, wait. Okay, you've got bad credit. This person may be wanting to come towards you, but they could be trying to save up money. Or could have tried to, but it's like they're losing hope in the situation. It's boundaries. Somebody's able to overcome some sort of obstacles in order to be able to get a hold of you, to reach out towards you. And the thing is, I don't do these in the upside down positions, but it's the way that these three came out. So in the upright, you're moving on. For some of you, you're moving on, you're moving away. It could be causing this person to be emotional, but it's like you're following wherever the tides are taking you, wherever the divine is taking you, basically. And for some of you, you could be receiving a new job opportunity that helps you fix it could be helping fix your credit or pull you out of debt. You could be receiving some sort of offer. Some of you, there could have been like a, move towards an offer for financial benefits. Because, I don't know, I'm getting like, for some of you, it's like blackmail in a way. Either blackmail or it's giving like somebody could have like entered into a contract or a commitment for the sake of stability, financial benefits, security. And now they feel, it's like they do feel safe and secure within the relationship as far as financial benefits go. Some of you, it's like their finances could be healing. And it's a cause for celebration for this person. And if you've pulled yourself out of debt, pat yourself on the back, because a lot of times it's really tough to do that. But you have, okay, with this, somebody's trying to figure out a way to be able to come towards you. There could be some sort of blockages and obstacles in the way of trying to connect to you. I don't know, maybe you changed your phone number. I don't know, maybe this person lost their phone, like they can't afford a phone. Oh, shit, I don't know. But I'm getting, there could be like the distance between the two of you. Another, again, city, town, state, country. This person's trying to figure out a way to be able to reach out towards you, to come towards you in some way or shape or form. Even if it's an emotional distance, they're trying to figure out a way to be able to bridge the gap to close that distance between the two of you. And you could be receiving some sort of messages in order to be able to kind of heal a connection between the two of you. I just got, where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. I don't know. I mean, if this person, if they can't reach you by phone, like can't call you or text you, I don't know, maybe they'll try to DM you on a social media app, or they'll email you. You know, you might get an email if they find your email. You know, it's called being resourceful. This person might be figuring out a way to be resourceful to try to track down a way to be able to communicate with you. You've got grasshopper, like in learning. Somebody's wanting to take a leap of faith towards you. Or you are wanting to take a leap of faith and moving on to the situation. Now, this does say birth of a son, and that pregnancy card did come out, so somebody may have given birth to a baby boy. Congratulations. Destiny. Or you're destined to give birth to a baby boy. This child is going to be very gifted. Divinely protected. This is like a gift from God that you're receiving. With the birth of this child. It's giving a very, very high level gifted child. I'm getting like an earth angel, elemental angel. Oh, interesting. I don't really, that's, wow. Stalemates. Somebody could be trying to block the birth of a child. A very gifted child coming in. Somebody could have lost a baby. I'm sorry. Something about the delivery of the child. I'm getting lack of oxygen. I don't know, I'm getting like the child was stuck in the birth canal. Lost oxygen. They had to do an emergency C-section. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm channeling that. Oh. Or there was something about the delivery. I'm getting also there's something about maybe medical neglect, medical malpractice. All right, that's very specific, and that's not for everybody. Okay, for others of you, this is like you're taking some sort of divinely guided leap of faith. Because you feel it deep within your soul that this is what you're meant to do. But you may feel like you're being held back. You may feel like that there's competition in some way, shape, or form, or somebody trying to stop and block you. You're needing to be bold. It says send a clear message, express yourself, speak your mind, communicate. I'm getting be authentically yourself. That's like your next move, basically. And now I'm getting checkmate. But you're needing to be authentic, be true. Because if you're trying to go towards a person, yeah, to create a stable foundation, you're needing to make sure that you stay true and authentic to yourself. And you got Joker here. 536, 615, 24 could resonate. There's a surprise. So it could be a pregnancy for some of you. With the fertility and then the wild card surprise. Some of you could be twins. What? Oh, congratulations. Oh. You got Dark Horse. Unexpected. You needing to kind of like, ooh, game changer. This is also past lives. Some of you, this is your twin flames, like, and you're reminiscing, or it is like it's all kind of coming back together about your past lives, and things coming back into like in this life, things are coming into an alignment, and you're able to overcome some sort of obstacles. You may have felt like you were blocked. Oh, it's giving like, oh, okay. For some of you, there could be no, I know how this resonates, at least for myself, but others of you could have gone through the same or similar situation, to where in your past lives you could have had a choice between two partners, but you had one partner who could have been a soulmate, a karmic soulmate, or whatever, who's stopping and blocking you from being with your true twin flame. And they could have done everything and anything. I mean, even to the point where they could have literally, like, offed you because they were so jealous and envious of you and your twin flame's connection. But that person wanted to use you and to keep you for themselves. It was like a very vengeful energy. Spirit that was trying to stop and block the twin flame union from coming together, and out of jealousy, greed, envy, or whatever it is, they've done everything that they possibly can to come in between the connection. In your past lives, it could have led to where this third party had come in between and actually either offed you or your person or the both of you in some way, shape, or form. So think, let me kind of think. Think like Isis and Osiris, you know, in that type of dynamic. Or it could be like, I don't know why I'm getting Cleopatra, Mark Antony, and Caesar kind of thing as well. But it's like that kind of like dynamic. Or I'm thinking Troy. What am I thinking? Troy. I know who it is. It's Helen of Troy, to where you had like literally a war started over like one female kind of thing, but you had two men who were in love with her. But she was meant to be with one, but it created like a massive war. So think of that type of dynamic. That would have been something similar to what you went through in your past life. And I'm not saying you were Helen of Troy in a past life, but, you know, I'm just saying it's that very similar dynamic. 5, Pisces. You could be dealing with a Pisces. There's something you're needing to let go. That it's not as big as what it seems. You could be, it's like creating a mountain out of a molehill. Fine print. Virgo. Energy. Again, it's like fine print. Take a closer look. Contract. If you're looking at a contract, there's something that they're like, I don't know, maybe a contract can't be changed, but you need to pay attention to the fine print in it and decide whether or not you want to get yourself involved in that, or taking a deeper look into a connection or a deeper look into a person, getting, I don't know, maybe background check. Hells yeah. I say do background checks on anybody you're going to date. But I think that's the Scorpio in me, so. Alright, you could be dealing with an Aries. Somebody's ready to take their shot with you. There could be something about a prenup as well. Double confirmation on Pisces. You got Scorpio, Gemini. Triple confirmation on the Pisces. You got additional Pisces energy here. Damn. That's a lot of Pisces. You could be a Pisces Aries cusp. Dealing with one. You have Virgo, Scorpio in your chart, Gemini in your chart. Somebody's really burdened. They're wanting peace with you. So somebody's going to come in and take their shot with you because they're feeling burdened. They want to come in and bring some sort of peace, but they're worried. And it could be triggering some sort of childhood wounds within them right now. Well, maybe working with like worried beads to help like with stress right now, or maybe something about fidgeting. Somebody might fidget a lot, and it does say nervous tics, so somebody could have like I'm getting like twitches or whatever. With the Peace Rose, it says, remember those who passed, and maybe an offering to your ancestors, spirit guides, guardian angels, if you believe in that. Or even just being thankful, saying thank you to them. There's something about releasing something and letting it go and starting something as like a very good foundation, a very good friendship foundation, building from there into a love dynamic. You may have a friend who's wanting to come in towards you and actually like want to be at peace with you. But it does say next phase in the long journey, peace is being restored in a situation. But your connection needs some sort of care. You need some sort of tenderness, some sort of generosity between the two of you. Very much equal give and take. Share your emotions, share your feelings, be open and honest. And somebody could be worried about doing that with you. Just because, I don't know, I'm getting like fear of rejection, a fear of abandonment. But I'm getting like you need to keep it playful, keep it lighthearted. I'm not saying don't address the things that have happened between you and this person. That most definitely needs to be addressed. But have empathy, compassion, have understanding. You know what? I'm going to do this one first. And see things from the other side as well. But FYI, the only way to be able to work things out is through literal direct communication. So there's something about, I don't know, maybe somebody feels like that they are blocked in being able to communicate with you. Some of you might not have this person blocked. And I keep saying that. Maybe they feel like they're blocked. Or something about just messages aren't able to go through. Or maybe for some of you, it's like they don't know what to say to you. Honesty is always a good place to start. You got metal. Some of you could be getting an award. Or somebody feels like you are worth fighting for. Don't give up. Don't give up in your connection. 186. They feel like you are, like, I don't like saying, like, you're the prize. I don't like saying that at all. Because I don't like being, like, thinking of somebody just being, like, used as just sit up on a shelf and you're just good to look at. Sit there, be quiet, and don't say nothing, don't do nothing, because that's just what the trophy gives me. I don't like that at all. Because I believe in a true partnership dynamic and not just being set aside and only speak when spoken to kind of bullshit. Or only when it's meant for their needs. So I don't like the whole trophy thing or being a prize, but somebody sees you as something worthy to maybe change themselves or do things different, or proceed in a relationship differently than what they have in the past, because they see your value and they see you as worth it. Splitting hairs. What? Differences are so small, finding faults in something minor, petty distinction. It's like I don't know, are you nitpicking this connection? Like, you may be like, oh my gosh, we're so different, when in fact, like, it's really not. And it's like you're finding fault in all the smallest, tiniest details. It's an excuse and a reason to not pursue this connection. Or you have somebody who is, in your ear. Like, did you see this? Did you see that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Like, I don't know this person. But it's so just, like, minuscule. And you're like, really? Wow. Again, the mountain out of a molehill. You got homelessness. And somebody feels like you're home to them, feeling lost and hopeless. Somebody could have been like, you kick somebody out of your home. I'm just really like, they're like in their head. They feel really lost. Losing hope and faith in a situation. You got train ride. Been around, sexual conquest, runaway lover, wham bam, thank you ma'am. Oh, shit. You got somebody who feels like they were used and discarded just for their sexual energy, or for whatever it is that they were used for or felt used for, who is like retaliating against your new connection. You have this opposites attract, which is exactly what this is. Or actually, the splitting hairs, the differences, the opposites. You got somebody new and exciting. Could be different backgrounds, different race, or just different growing up, different religions, different belief systems. Number 50, 143, 207, 115, 216, and 186 could resonate. This could be an ex, like definitely an ex, who feels like that they've been like used and abused or whatever. They're feeling lost, but they're retaliated. They're revengeful, spiteful, and they're out to get anybody and everybody who out to get everybody. You got full of air. Something's taking off for you. And you got childhood issues. Okay, hold on. Mechanical. Triggered. Be very careful. This person could be kind of unhinged. Or this is a different energy, a different person. It could be traveling towards you to harm you in some way, shape, or form. You got sheeple. It's like they're following the crowd. They're following like this one person. They're following this one specific person who I'm getting like is making up a bunch of bullshit to cause this group to follow them. Behind the scenes, they're hiding secrets. There could be intrusions, could be trying to break in. They're lying. Oh. About hidden money. Somebody could be hiding money, saving up money, keeping it quiet. Love affair. You got to head towards a queen. You got coronation day Increase in status, glow up, recognition, popular, and attention. Somebody is on a rise. And then you got this love affair. Intense and unlikely out of the blue. Like, so where it's like this opposites attract, especially. Like, you wouldn't think that these two would actually come together. It's almost like because maybe they are different, but yet they are just like so just perfect for each other. And somebody's saving up to come towards you. You need Palo Santo to cleanse and clear your energy, clear the way. There may be some things that are being thrown at you. It could be like, I'm getting like evil eye being thrown at you to stop and block you. But with this full of air, you've got somebody who's lying because their childhood wounds are being triggered. Again, could be abandonment issues if it's this person. Or it's this right here, causing break-ins. The door, breaking through a door. Or trying to figure out a way to break through a door. But with the sheeple, you've got a crowd who's following literally this one person. Because the person could be very well traveled. Don't have to be, but they could be. This person, like, be very careful around them because they are triggered. Their childhood wounds are triggered. They're thinking of a way, see with this mechanical and triggered, it's like they're thinking of a way to be able to come towards you to harm you in some way, shape, or form. They're trying to, some of you, they could be trying to trigger you to get you to come out of your element so that way they can be like, see, like, look at these people, like, look, I told you they weren't all that, because, but it's this person who is truly triggered, who is hurt because they feel like that they've been freaking used and abused, and they are out for retaliation. Or you could have like a couple people or a group of people who are trying to work together to take some, like, one or both partners down. Ugh, that's such ugly energy. I mean, look how cray-cray that is. Ew. 143, 207, okay, 115, I already said that. You got 191, 59, 100, 22, 82, 134, 181, 148, and number 20 can resonate. So, cleanse and clear your energy, Palo Santo. Okay. There are some people in this world, I'm going to tell you right now, they will come unhinged if they think like you're taking their person or their person walks away from them. And shoot, I was thinking about this, actually I was watching something earlier, and there was something about, I think somebody like harmed another person, and it was like over a man. And I'm like, you know what? If my man wants to go somewhere, let him go. Let him go. Go for it. I'm not going to freaking hold him back, because I would rather somebody actually want to be with me, love to be with me, than sit there and try to manipulate somebody into trying to be with me. I'm sorry. That's how I feel. So if my person wants to go step out and go be with somebody else, go for it. Go. Don't think about coming back, but just go. You're not going to have no fight or argument with me, except for if I'm married. Let me just say it that way. If I'm married, we'll be settling shit in court. There'll be a dispute there, but, you know, at the same time, no, go for it. Go for it. You can have him. I don't care. I mean, you do care, but at the same time, you're not going to just hold on to something that you know is like, they don't want to be there. Why would you put yourself through that? Why? No. I got more respect and more tough love to deal with that kind of shit. No, go for it. 197, you got stealth like. Takes action steps towards something bigger without announcing. Ooh, somebody's taking some, behind the scenes. Gaslighting you? They're trying to manipulate, gaslight you, but it's like behind the scenes. You're not falling for this shit. It's like the puzzle pieces. You see all the puzzle pieces here? You see it. for what it is. You're like, yeah, nah. Trying to gaslight you, trying to lie to you. That ain't what I said. Yeah, it is. I got you a recording. That ain't how I said it. Yeah, it is. Don't try and freaking, like, lie to me. Make me feel like my mind don't remember what it remembers. You got 32, left arm red. Ignoring and moving on. Ooh. You got mama's boy. Her opinion's most placed. Somebody's ignoring you or you're ignoring them. Blocking finances. This person could be trying to block your finances or block your forward momentum because they can't see the bigger picture. They have a lack mindset. Stingy. You got loaded. Deep pockets, big spender, loves to spoil, enjoys life. Ooh, this person, ooh, their finances could be getting blocked by somebody who is like their boss. Or there's doors that are just being shut and closed on this person. Or they're closing out a cycle for some of you. I don't know why that gives me Lenny Kravitz. We got stop wasting time and start our way. Oh. Irresponsible, careless, and unreliable. So this is like a tower moment happening. This person is like, I'm done. I'm not wasting any more time being stuck on this. Arguing, fighting, disputes, whatever it is. Chaos, whatever. And they're like, they're letting go. They could... Careless, unreliable. You could be focusing on your children if you do have kids. You're just like, I'm not about this. I'm just going, ooh, you got multiple, okay. Somebody been screwing around and start having kids with everybody they got some kids with. Or they got, could be kids, you know, could be exhausted from having a couple kids. Especially if you've got a couple young kids. You know, it don't have to be all these babies. It could be a lot of babies like that. But if you got, like, say a toddler and a newborn, this mother figure could be just exhausted. They're reaching their breaking point. Physical and mental stress. It could be somebody's trying to stop and block child support, or they're trying to financially control somebody by stopping and blocking child support from... Stop wasting time. Somebody could be walking away from their kids. Oh, don't do that. I'm getting like they're so stressed out. They could be, somebody could be like, oh, they're irresponsible, they're careless or unreliable, but this person I'm getting is like just exhausted. It's like they're not getting any kind of help to take care of children, the household. It could be financial, but it could also just be their partner is just not willing to assist and help out with anything at home. And it's just wearing this person down. Again with the baby. There could be like this person is like asking for assistance, asking for help, and every time that this person does, they're being shut down. Again, with the blocking finances, they could be asking for, you know, assistance. I don't know, like this. If this is a mother figure, you know, flip it switch, it could be a father figure as well. Where they're trying to ask the co-parents for additional assistance and help, but they're just not willing to help at all. Like, they don't care. And it's what I'm getting, like, they're, like, the messages are just going unread. Like, they don't care. They're not wanting to take care of their responsibilities, what I'm getting. But it's like the blocked finances. Like, they could be trying to control through child support. You know, maybe to stop and block this person from moving forward. Or even, like, to elevate. Like, it's like they're wishing this person to stay, like, I'm getting, like, in the poorhouse or something. While at the same time, like, the other party is, like, got a lot of money. They may be claiming, oh, well, you know, you've got more da-da-da, but in fact, this person is actually, like, hoarding money, saving money. They actually are financially better off. You see right there, bottom of the deck. They're trying to control through finances. And they're getting assistance and help from others to be able to do so. This is like a form of manipulation. It's a narcissistic tendency when somebody feels hurt and they feel like whatever because you walked away from them. They're hurt, and because they want to get their revenge on you. It's not so much about the children taking care of the kids. It's a matter of trying to control you. The person who walked away. And they'll use the kids or use child support as a means of control. Some of you, it's like they'll fight for custody of the kids just in order so they don't have to pay child support. But yet, at the same time, it's not the best interest of the kids. They could be lying and saying, oh, they're unreliable, they're unresponsible. But at the same time, it's just maybe they're tired. They're exhausted. Because they're 24/7 taking care of your children. And everything falls on them. You got Meadow of Moments. Bask in the meadow of moments where presence blossoms in the simplicity of now. You got answers unfold. Somebody's seeing something clearly. Keep your mind open and be willing to learn from this experience. So you're learning the lessons, whatever it is. All your past lessons, you're learning it. You got walking unscathed. Your fortunate track was laid out for you, but you were too small or too smart to fall for it. Somebody thinks that you were just like, I'm getting like either small-minded, or they think you're not as smart as what you are, and they think that they can get away with shit. For some of you, like, you see it. Right here, you see it. You've been given divine guidance to see right through bullshit. For some of you, you've seen it way ahead of time. You got new worlds. There are many more things for you to discover, so don't give up. There could be something about a trip. I'm getting a whole new world. You have somebody coming in who wants to, like, maybe their identity is hidden. They're trying to keep their identity hidden because I'm getting Aladdin right now. A whole new world. So it's like they're keeping their identity hidden. I don't know if it's in a catfishing kind of way. Maybe they want to see who you are truly to the core. That you're not going to use this person for their assets or their belongings or whatever it is. But yet this person wants to come in and they want to spoil you. They want to take care of you. It's like it's going to be opening like a whole new world for you. Because I'm getting like Princess Jasmine in Aladdin, where he winds up turning into a prince eventually. Well, she marries him and he turns into a prince eventually. But it's something about maybe this person is wishing, for some of you, hoping and praying that they could elevate to the level to where they can come in and actually truly take care of you, financially, emotionally, spiritually, and all that. But for some of you, it's not. Some of you, it's, this person could be so worried more about the financial aspect of things that they're missing the bigger picture. Like, you want love, you want time, you want compassion, you want empathy, you want all that kind of stuff, because that is the foundation that means the most to you. Whereas stability, money, all that, yes, that is great. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, that's not the most important thing to you to build a relationship. But you have somebody who may be wanting to provide for you financially, and they feel like there's like a lack. But they need, I'm getting like, you need to pull your head out your ass and like go after what it is that you want, even if you aren't exactly where it is you want to be in life in the moment. You got going forward. Somebody's, don't dwell on the past, but focus on creating a brighter future. And you got cutting edge. Could be something about train tracks. You're getting like cars. Speed. I don't know. I'm getting NASCAR for some reason with the speed and how fast it is. But somebody's moving towards you at a very fast pace. Slice through the obstacles and carve a path towards your dreams. So there's something about just, I don't know if it's a Taurus. You could be dealing with a Taurus. You could be dealing with an Aries too, again. Or it's something that's like bulldozing through the obstacles. Don't let, whatever is in your way stop and block you from achieving your goals. Alright, we're going to use these and then we're going to close it out. It's already almost 1 o'clock. How long have I spent? Oh, damn it. Saggies, y'all really needed an in-depth read today, didn't you? It's damn near 2 hours. I've been pretty good about between an hour and a half with these individual signs. I don't know. Was it Libra's? Theirs was long too. So, Sagittarius, I'm getting like you need a little bit of extra love, a little bit of extra care. If you guys need some hugs and some snuggles right now, I give you some hugs and snuggles. Sending it your way. Alright, you got break state. You don't have to stay stuck. A break state is a deliberate shift in focus, movement, or even laughter that can reset your emotional and mental state instantly. This card reminds you that you hold the power to neutralize any moment by snapping out of unhelpful states in an intentional way. You may be thinking just like in a funk. You have a way to be able to snap yourself out of it. You're just needing to kind of go within and dig deep. Oh, I love this song. Undo it. Somebody wants to undo it. Carrie Underwood. Somebody's like, you stole my happy, you took me for a ride. I want to undo it. So it's like maybe some sort of regrets. Regrets. I want to undo it. Or maybe it's like if they could go back in time, they would fix whatever mistake that they could, but they can't. That's what I'm getting. You got belief system reboot. Your beliefs shape your realities. This card encourages you to take a deep dive into your belief systems. Challenge outdated beliefs and install new ones that align with your vision and success and fulfillment. The one thing is, don't have regrets. You were meant to go through whatever it was that you were meant to go through to learn whatever lessons you needed to. And it's going to be because, like, even if you're going through a breakup, those lessons are going to bring forth you your perfect partner, your perfect person that's meant for you. So whatever lessons you've learned, you're able to apply that to a new relationship. So try not to look negatively at the shit that you've gone through. We've all gone through some shit. Heartaches, heartbreaks. We've all bawled our eyes out one way, shape, or form over a situation. But we need to like look at it in a different perspective. You got positive assumptions. In conflict, assume positive intent. Ask what might they have been trying to achieve. When you reframe the motivation, you soften the emotional charge and open space for resolution. You have rewind the memory. Diminish a negative memory by rewinding it like a movie. Play the screen backwards in your mind, making it faster, sillier, or less threatening. The technique helps remove emotional charge tied to the memory. So it is looking at something in the past, and it's like looking at it from a different perspective, putting a more positive spin on it. Oh shit, she got made you look. Ooh, you got like, ooh, I made you look. Somebody does like the finer things in life, I guess. Interrupting patterns. Every habit is a loop. Trigger, action, reward. Using pattern interrupts. You can break this cycle by introducing small, intentional disruptions to any habit you want to change. Over time, these interruptions become part of the pattern. Create lasting transformation. All right, Saggy babies, you guys have had a really good read, especially towards the beginning. I loved your guys' beginning part of the read. I loved it, loved it, loved it. Oh, it's so sweet. All right, Saggies, you guys have a fantastic, wonderful month. I am wishing you guys all the best and sending you guys lots of love, hugs. You know, some of you really do need that right now. It feels like there's a little bit of sadness that you're releasing, kind of letting go, and moving forward, which is becoming a stronger person, and be proud of that. So I'm proud of you. So, all right, sending you guys lots of love, 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 peace, happiness, joy, all the wonderful, beautiful things, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Juliet, thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate you. So, thank you. Bye, y'all.
At the end of the day, it's not about what you have or even what you've accomplished. It's about what you've done with those accomplishments. It's about who you've lifted up, who you've made better. It's about what you've given back. The most selfish thing you can do in this world is to help someone else, because the gratification, the goodness that comes to you, the good feeling that I get from helping others, nothing's better than that. Not jewelry, not big house I have, not the cars, but the joy. That's where the joy is.
Some people don't get to live soft lives. We get handed chaos, grief, betrayal, and we have to learn how to bloom anyway. We become the ones who know how to carry others when their world falls apart, because we remember what it was like when no one showed up for us. We're not here because it was easy. We're here because we didn't give up.